Well, you know what? David Chase is brilliant, Adam.
Yeah.
We were yelling and screaming yesterday, but I'm privy to an email.
Oh, yeah?
Only 7 of us got this email across America, and I'm one of the people that got it.
You and 6 strippers in Ohio.
Well, then again, Anthony also got it, and Than.
Of course.
But then there's another 4 people out there that also is privy to this email I'm about to read to you.
Okay.
Sopranos final scene theory.
Go ahead.
David Chase is brilliant. Tony was killed.
Really?
The end.
Well, you're going to have to explain a little further than that.
The end.
Little further.
Well, this email I got explaining the final scene. Tony was killed. In fact, the ending was genius if you paid attention to the show or are just a fan of well-developed, well-thought-out plots that all tie together and have the memory of a champ to remember it all.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to remember past episodes, and then you realize that David Chase is brilliant.
Well, that's easy to remember past episodes when each season was a year and a half in between.
Year and a half, 3 years.
3 years.
Between 5 and 6.
Yeah.
21
Ridiculous.
months.
The ending was simple. He got killed. But let me tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
And this person doesn't give his name. He might be an inside source. It might even be David Chase himself giving me a little email overnight.
Was that from James G at yahoo.com?
James G.
Gandolfini.
Yeah, I know. Oh. The ending was simple. He got killed. But let me tell you why and explain in detail. There were 3 people in the room total who had a reason to kill Tony in that diner.
Oh.
The 2 black guys.
Right.
They were paid before to kill Tony, but he was only shot in the ear. This was in one of the earlier seasons.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember that? Anyone?
No.
Sure. I remember that, but...
Do you really remember?
Yeah.
Maybe people can help us on the phone
What
lines
about the
that
guy
are
in the-
experts at The Sopranos. What?
The guy in the members-only jacket.
We're getting there. We're getting there. He was very important, too. This was in one of the earlier seasons. The black guys trying to kill Tony, but they only shot his ear.
Were they the 2 guys?
This. Okay?
Okay.
You follow me so far?
I'm with you.
Then the camera switches back to Tony's face. Then it once again switches to his perspective, and it shows him looking at the door and looking at the people coming in. Okay? Every time the door opens, the chimes sound.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Carmela walks in, chimes. AJ walks in, chimes. This when Meadow... Oh, okay, and this is all happening when Meadow is trying to
park her car.
3
Very
minutes
exciting.
left in the episode, and she's parallel parking on it.
Yeah.
And she's still trying to get into the restaurant. Okay, at this point, the camera switches back to the trucker, who goes in the bathroom.
Right.
Then it goes to a scene where Meadow finally parks and starts running into the diner, right?
Mm-hmm.
The door's about to open. Tony looks up, and no chimes. Meaning he's not looking up at someone entering the diner. No music. Everything just goes black.
I thought I heard chimes.
Yeah, me too.
I remember hearing chimes at the end when Meadow, supposedly it was Meadow that walked in.
According to the secret email, no chimes.
Maybe the guy's sound was off.
He was looking. He was looking up, and you're assuming he's looking up because Meadow is entering the diner.
chimes.
I remember the chimes, and I remember...
You don't remember chimes.
Yes,
I
do.
remember
I remember
chimes.
And I remember Salazzo sitting there and him leaning over saying, I'm going to speak Italian to Michael.
Got good Italian food here.
The dumbest question McCluskey could have asked.
McCluskey's
is there good Italian food in this place?
McCluskey's a big dope.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, here's the...
No music, everything just goes black. Hold on, Jimmy.
The going black part is actually an interesting point.
Oh.
Because someone I talked to last night said that it was actually a lot of... One thing I liked about the last scene, although I found it to be an anticlimax, was that it did show you Tony's paranoia. Like, that's probably how he lives all the time.
Sure.
Which would be interesting in a regular episode.
Now,
as the season
right, that's the explanation I heard, is that all that tension, all that paranoia, all the, oh my God, he's going to be shot. Who is that guy? What is that? Oh, that doesn't look good. That guy, blah, 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 blah. That all is Tony's vision of the world. That's his life. And it gave you insight on how he lives his life day to day, constantly under this threat, the paranoia, and all that.
However, if these guys are who this guy says they are, then that's a very interesting point, too.
Mm-hmm.
Chase could have been doing that as a goof, or he could have been doing that like there's 3 possible murder suspects in here, and then Tony just looks up, he has a weird face, and it's black. Cause that's
why would they all 3 be there? It could be a way to symbolize that Tony will never be away from his past, like his past will always be there, and blah, blah, blah.
Well,
we're not going to be able to hear the jingle.
Well, hold on. Let me finish the secret email I got overnight.
Okay.
So, no chimes, no music, everything just goes black, okay? In one of the early episodes of The Sopranos, Tony's talking with Bobby about what it must feel like to die.
Yeah.
Bobby says at the end, you probably don't hear anything, everything just goes black.
Right.
You remember that, right?
Yeah.
Part of that was revisited in the second to last episode during the last seconds of it when Tony's about to go to sleep and he flashes back to the memory of him and Bobby on the boat. You probably don't hear anything, everything just goes black.
Right.
So in the end, the Journey song was playing, the chimes on the door sounded, but when Meadow came in, the guy in the trucker hat came out and killed Tony. It's the reason you ain't hear or see S when he died. It was from his perspective, and everything went black. Then the credits rolled.
My only problem is where they synced up the music perfectly then. See, why was the music synced up perfectly? Stop it! You understand? Like, who dies on a music cue? Who dies on a perfect music? I would buy that more if it was in mid-lyric, like in the middle of another line.
All right, let's go to the phone.
Yeah, and you do
Also-
hear the chimes. You hear the chimes.
And the guy can't come out of the bathroom and kill him because he would have been shot in the side of the head. He wouldn't have looked up.
Yeah, he wouldn't have looked
Tony
up.
looked up straight at the door when he walked in. And
Oh,
the
that
bathroom was
email
over.
is crapola.
It is. If you read it backwards, you hear, Paul is dead. Paul is dead.
I am the walrus.
What happened?
Play the last 15 seconds, Hawk, and play it now.
All right.
Actually, act it out, Hawk.
Here we go. Here's Meadow going into the diner. She's running toward the diner.
There's the chimes. Rip that piece of crap up. No chimes, dude. Did you notice? There was no chimes.
That's freaking art.
Yeah,
Wait, it was
jerk.
It was part of the chimes because then he got killed before the second part of the
Then
chimes.
again,
All right, let's go to the
wait a
phone.
minute.
Meadow shot him.
Hold on, Jimmy's. Oh, I ripped up the wrong thing.
Oops.
What was that?
That was the David Chase interview.
I got that. That stunk. No, that email had more value than that stupid interview.
Oops.
Here it is, sweet. I got Chase interview.
Right.
Is there a difference in the time between the chimes? Like the chime, a half a second before it goes black. Now with the other ones, Eric, I want somebody to watch this. When like AJ and his dumb wife walk in, how long before like when he looks up the chimes do they take to get to the table? Like would the chime happen a half second later? He'd see her.
Maybe he was getting killed as she was walking through the door.
Well, of course that could have happened, but you know something? Nothing happened because it's a fake show and they didn't end it. So anything could happen. He could have stood up, had no pants on, and Carmela could have given him treats right there in the diner. That's as logical as anything else.
Let's go to Steve in Jersey. Steve, what's up?
Do you guys remember that episode where Tony got shot by a black guy? He gets shot and he killed those guys. Those guys aren't around to kill him later on.
Yeah.
So that's number 2. Blow your nose in that email.
They're dead.
Oh, man. I thought I had a great secret email.
Here's why we all want to be different. None of us want to feel like we waited that long for that. We don't want to feel ripped off. We're trying to find some type of an ending that we can go, oh, yes, it was as great as I had hoped.
We got ripped
Crap.
off.
How
And
great?
it wasn't good, and he's in France where he belongs.
How great would it be? I think the repeat is on tonight, and they have an actual ending.
Alternate ending.
Brilliant. That would be brilliant. That he'd be a genius.
Yeah. Let's say hi to Brian on
Why
Actual
wouldn't he
ending.
do something like that? We get the whole country talking.
Or you know what? HBO blew an opportunity. They could have had like a missing scene there, and then made everyone go to HBO.com or something for the actual ending. They could have really had fun with this. Brian, what's up?
Hey, they already debunked the whole Mickey Leotardo theory too, because the local paper where the actor is from did a story on him, and they confirmed that he's never been on Sopranos before, and it was a one-time only role as a mystery man.
He's never been on.
That's the worst email you could have gotten.
That is like
Did you write that? Did you make that up?
That was from Steve at FoundryMusic.com.
It's all true. I read it. I've screened this myself.
Oh, wait. John?
I read till my eyebrows fell out.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, what happened? Wow.
All right, we'll talk about that. We'll get your take on the whole thing. Yeah, he's creeping everyone out. But first, John, because I went to him. And hold that thought. John, what's up?
Yeah, how you doing? Oh.
Yeah, go
Hey there,
ahead.
John.
Yeah, listen, that chime, that wasn't a chime at the end of the show. That was a symbol. That was a symbol from the song "Don't Stop Believing."
Ah, to confuse you a little bit. Let's hear it again.
Come on, give me that
Come
again.
on, John. I hope you're right. Come on, E-Rock.
All right.
Well,
we're playing it.
How about we play the actual song, and then you would hear if there's something at that point.
Let's hear it.
All right. Cymbal or chime? Here we go.
Here's E-Rock. Shut up! Symbol! What the hell kind of symbol are they using in Journey? Oh. It sounded like one of those at the fair where you hit the big sledgehammer and the thing goes up and hits the bell.
It's a chime.
It's the middle of the symbol. It's the middle.
It is not,
It's
you
a chime
dummy.
on a door.
I'm with John.
That's in the song. Don't Stop Believing.
I don't want to stop believing. I believe in this theory, man.
John, you're an ass.
John, right on, man.
It's not a chime. It's the marbles in your head clanging around. You dumbass. Part of the song. Can't believe we entertained that call.
Hey, man, let's go to Bob in New York. Bob, what's
and
up?
went back and listened again.
That's right,
Yeah.
Bob.
How you doing, guys?
Hey.
He's playing a joke on us. The first song is Vanilla Fudge, You Keep Me Hanging On.
Mm-hmm.
Next scene, Tony's sitting there, and they're going, you got to listen to the music. And the last song at the end, you got to believe, right? He could have did, I Did It My Way, Sinatra. He played that last song. The whole joke is on.
So he's saying in song, go screw yourselves, this is what I did.
I read a Chase interview. He's not doing that. He even said, I'm not trying to fool people. I'm not trying to do anything like that. He goes, I'm trying to entertain you. I actually believe him. I don't think he's trying to... He had an artistic vision that the most of us just found boring and awful, unfortunately. I think that was just his vision.
I still think there's more to that ending.
We wish
that
there
will
was.
come out in the coming days.
I wish you were right, bro. But the thing I didn't like about it, it was too suspicious. The black guys, no, they're there buying cake. The trucker, no, he's just a dumb trucker. There was, and the other guy was too suspicious looking. It's not the way it works. They wouldn't have done that. They would have walked up and just popped him real quick. They wouldn't wait for his whole family to be there.
How about this? All those people, were suspicious, but Tony realized, no, they're just what you just said. But then there's somebody else that we don't even see that kills him.
Well, how about he's killed on his way to Schenectady? I mean, it could have been anything then.
Yeah.
How about he had some pie and he was allergic to it? Or he choked on an onion ring.
No.
Everyone's saying it's a symbol, not a chime. Eric on Long Island. I guess all the Journey fans are checking in now. Yes, Eric.
Well, I'm not necessarily a Journey fan, but that's definitely the bell of a symbol.
No, it's not.
It is not, you dunce.
Yes, it is.
It is not. Play the song. You won't hear it.
Yeah, go find Don't Stop Believing and find
Let's
that
go to
part of the
Steve
song.
Perry on a car phone. Steve.
Why is... What?
Huh?
Who the... What? Why are we... What?
What do you got now?
I don't know.
Secret text?
There's some footage of Opie and Anthony.
What is that about?
What did we do?
You know what I love, by the way?
What?
I see people. I see people, and because... I guess we could say this much. The news is showing footage of us from, I think, 1987.
Yeah.
You riding on a razor scooter?
Yeah, and then people will look up to me and go, wow, are you sick? Are you tired? I'm like, no, you ass. You're looking at footage from like 8 years ago.
8 years ago? That's great. What happened?
What happened? You all right? You feeling okay?
Your goatee's kind of going gray overnight. Yeah, isn't it? Overnight, 8 years, you dummy. And I just chopped my ponytail off.
Let's go to Tyler. Tyler.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hey, I think that there's a chime earlier in the show when AJ comes in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that there's actual that's a symbol in a stupid song.
You mean, why don't we hear one of the earlier chimes and see if it's that?
Yeah, E-Rock.
E-Rock, we can match it up.
Oh, let's go with this theory. Eddie in the Bronx. Eddie.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Hey.
Okay, let me ask you guys something. Did anybody ever realize that in the show, Tony had two different shirts on?
When? In the diner, restaurant?
I'll tell you. When I looked in the newspaper, right, they showed him with a short sleeve shirt on, right?
Yeah.
But it's weird. In the show, he had on like a gray and black shirt while he was playing with the jukebox.
Wait, he has two different shirts on in the diner?
I don't know if David Chase used bits and pieces or what have you, but I realized that, what was he thinking when he had two different shirts on? I'm telling you. You may have to see it again, but I know he had a gray and black shirt on.
He has two shirts on, different shirts on in the diner?
That's right. He had, when in the newspaper, it shows him with like a short sleeve shirt, a little colorful shirt. But I remember that when he was playing with the music, he had, a gray and black shirt on.
All right, hold on a second. Here's what we have to do.
See, this would be huge news.
Oh, my goodness. It would break the whole thing wide open.
I was looking, I realized Mary Magdalene was really Jesus' wife.
Yes.
I've heard that. Eric has them matched up. Eric has the chime.
All right, let's hear the Journey song with the cymbol. Oh, okay.
Producer Eric.
All right, I guess it's your show. Sure.
Yeah, it's the Eric and Eric and Nagel show.
Why not?
Directed by E-Rock.
What do I know at this point?
Yeah.
All right. That's a cowbell.
That was...
I'm going with a cowbell.
You heard the door open and hit the ding. It's so ridiculous.
Now you got the actual song. All right, let's go.
Hold on. Here it comes. It's in there, but it's not the part of the song.
It's a ride cymbal.
David Chase is brilliant. There's no chime. It's in the song. I'm completely convinced.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It's lined up with the symbol in the song.
Why would they do that?
A chime.
Why would they line it up?
Go to the part where either
there's no reason for him to line it up.
Carmella or AJ comes in, and let me hear what that bell sounds like.
They just raised that in the mix a little bit to make sure you're understanding what's going on here.
They went back and found the masters of that Journey session.
Right.
Absolutely.
And they remixed it on classic albums and gave it to David Chase.
That's right. Of course.
Okay.
Eric, I can't see
E-Rock is under some severe pressure. There is no music with Carmel. I don't care. I want to hear what the chime sounds like. Jesus.
Oh, he's not going to be able to figure this out.
Let's see. That's it. It's the same goddamn chime.
Yeah.
Listen when Carmella walks in.
But
no,
we
it's
played
right
just
when she
the
comes
song.
in the door.
There's a symbol or something.
Listen. Here she comes in the door. And that's before the song started. They don't go ding, down, down. The song doesn't start with a chime. That's the same goddamn bell.
If David Chase is listening, and I know he is, I apologize for all the things I said yesterday and how hacky you were.
No, you don't.
And all that. I think you're brilliant. He obviously found a chime or a symbol that sounds very similar to the one in the song to really trick us and throw us off.
To really throw us off.
When you listen to Helter Skelter, do you think the Beatles are talking to you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Someone's actually saying you can see the killer reflected in Tony's eyes.
All right.
E-Rock, that frame.
Yes.
Wait,
Enhance.
Wait, where's that?
Enhance.
Wait.
I saw it on Pal Talk discussion.
Oh.
What do they know?
That was Red Rum's camera, and that wasn't a sideway mouth.
That wasn't. All right, we got more theories. People are going nuts. I saw two different shirts, too. We're into the two different shirt theory.
No, he's got a short sleeve. I just saw it. He's wearing one shirt.
Huh?
Now, go ahead. Let it play, E-Rock. He's wearing one shirt. It's a short sleeve shirt. Where's the long sleeve come in?
All right, well, we're going to have to wait 4 minutes.
Just
fast forward. Let's go.
Fast forward, Eric, before I bite
one shirt.
It's the same shirt.
One shirt. Oh, we could keep going.
Nobody would make that consistency error in post.
One shirt. Same shirt. Now it's short shirt. Now it's short sleeve. I see it.
Why does she park for an hour?
We don't see it.
Yeah.
He's wearing the same goddamn shirt.
Short sleeve.
It's a nice shirt.
Yep. Short sleeve.
That's a Van Heusen, I think.
Short sleeve.
The whole thing was just about him being with his family at the end and still being paranoid.
You little slave.
Yep, that's what I think.
Short sleeve. See? Long
That's
sleeve.
how it is.
Back to short sleeve. I see it.
Don't stop, ding.
I have to see it.
Enough. I'm done with it. I'm so done with it. I understand what happened.
Yeah,
that's it.
There's no chime, though. That was in the song.
No, it wasn't. It's the exact same chime. It's the exact same chime as when Carmelo walked in.
We so proved.
That's what we proved. Get us a forensic sound guy that can.
Oh, here we go. Denise in Jersey. Denise.
Hi.
Hey.
Yeah, the 3 Boy Scouts in the diner that are sitting there are the 3 Boy Scouts that were in the train shop when Bobby got shot.
All right, I'm going with a ghost theory. I just came up with a ghost theory. The diner's heaven. It's filled with dead people from past episodes. The 2 black guys.
Why would they be in heaven?
Or hell. Wherever.
Yeah,
wherever the hell you go.
Service in heaven.
Yeah.
My onion rings are so fattening. God wouldn't allow that.
I'm going with he was dead the entire series.
Oh,
like Tony's sitting there, but he's not there.
Well, the whole family would have to be dead.
No, the rest of the family's having a little dinner, maybe thinking about Tony, and Tony's there, but he's not there.
Where's the Boy Scouts?
They were in the booth.
They're in the booth with the guy.
Yeah, in the corner, right?
I don't know. I read that too, but I'm not willing to believe it unless I see it.
And what about him checking out the song "Who Will You Run To"? Who will you run to?
Iraq. Go to the Bobby Bacala getting shot footage that was probably on YouTube.
All right.
Search that and see if the Boy Scouts are in there.
Yeah, and also. Where's the Boy Scouts from the one we were just watching?
Why do people think Anthony's totally right? Christine.
Because people love me.
He's Italian.
Is that it?
Yeah, I'm Italian.
I love that shirt. Is that a Van Heusen?
They despise me. They love Anthony.
That's Jim's parents always get him a Van Heusen.
Christine, go ahead.
Christine?
From Gertz.
Oh.
Hi, Christine.
Hi. I love you guys. Anthony, you are so right. My husband's in a Journey tribute band for the past 1,000,000 years. I think he's even played with your brother.
Oh, of course he has.
And I've heard that song, I don't want to say how many times. That chime is not in that part of the song. It is totally the doorbell.
Oh, my God. You're crazy. You're crazy. We just played the actual Journey song. There is something in that part of the song.
But it's not the chime.
It's a ride symbol.
No.
But it's
chime doesn't come in at that time, and it's not even exactly.
We played the actual Journey song, not the we played the final scene, and then we took an actual CD of Journey and played that part of the song, and we heard something exactly right there.
It's not exactly like it.
It's not the chime, right?
It's not the same bell.
It's a doorbell.
Haven't you heard that song 1,000 times, Opie, that you would know that big loud bing doesn't come in there?
Okay, here's...
Why are you blowing up my spot? You're going to tell me there's no Santa Claus now, too?
I'm looking at Bobby Bacala getting shot. I want to see if there's Boy Scouts. I know there were children that were cowering when it happened.
Is one of the killers the one that shot Bacala?
But I don't... I'm not sure if there's Boy Scouts or something.
Yeah, this is...
that train. I'm going to go for it.
Yeah, that train.
Yeah.
Oh, going around the train.
He's going to buy a little choo-choo train.
Here we go. The train scene.
And he winds up laying on the
excuse
table.
me, that's the same guy from the diner. Go backwards.
Which guy? No.
Go backwards. Now watch.
Wait, hold on.
Watch. After it goes through, these two guys walk in right about... No, you didn't go back far enough. Dane Cook shot Bacala?
I want to see the Boy Scouts if they're in there.
You'll see them hovering on the floor after he gets...
Yeah.
Wait, watch this, though.
Eric, those are not real people. Those are little mannequins.
Watch the two guys walking. The one guy looks like one of the guys that walked into the diner, right? Yeah, see?
No.
No, he's not. Keep going.
What is that?
Just keep going. Always trying for this conspiracy theory.
Hey, man, you gotta love conspiracy theories.
It ain't working, though. Oh, Bobby.
Why?
There he goes.
Did anyone else notice that the killer looks like Dane Cook?
He does. All right, Bobby's getting all shot. The train's going around the track. There he goes on the table. The train falls on the floor. And where are the kids?
Back and to the left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, the kids are right there.
Are they Boy Scouts?
Wait.
Kids are right there, see?
Where are they?
They're right there.
Where are the kids?
I see them.
Where are the kids?
I see them. See, right there. He's on top.
Are they Boy Scouts?
Dummies. They're just two kids.
They're two kids.
With a lucky older gentleman.
You know, you people are just rubes and stupid.
I believe.
Passing around emails from someone that has these half-assed thoughts that think that, and didn't even confirm them by actually going through the episodes and checking if they're real or not.
David Chase, I'm not going to stop believing. I believe.
Good. You believe.
Here's the chimes. The one is from the original scene. The ending scene, the final scene, whatever?
Yeah, the 2 chimes. It's Carmela's chime and then Meadow's chime or whatever.
All right, here's Carmela's chime.
Same chime.
So that's back to back.
Yeah. Those are the
All
two
right,
ones.
those are the 2 chimes. They're the same.
I don't hear it.
Can you hear it again?
I hear it a little different. Just a little.
Let's hear. It's the same exact tone, the same chime.
No, it's a little different.
Same chime.
If you listen closely, it's a little different.
I'm going with Than's expertise because Than is a pianist and he's got a great ear for a note.
Yeah.
Than, wouldn't you say this is the exact same chime that is being rung?
Yes, and also the ride cymbal thing doesn't... I mean, it is a ride cymbal beforehand, but it's between beats. Like, it doesn't make sense for that to be in the song at that point.
Exactly.
Cool.
So play it again. Listen, it's the exact same tone, the exact same note.
Well, I think at this point we're going to have to agree to disagree.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll agree to disagree. I like when a conversation reaches that point. You know, world powers should just do that. At one point, just go, we're just going to have to agree to disagree.
It is chime. You do not hear it. It is chime.
We'll agree to disagree.
Move your missiles.
Look, I don't want to be a believer, so let's just agree to disagree, all right?
All right.
Now we got...
Good. We'll take armies back now.
Now we got an 104. I don't know what the hell that means. Been in radio a long time. I've never seen an 104.
Oh.
Dude, it's a sign.
It absolutely is. Thank you, Adam. Finally someone on my side.
You know, in...
Don't blow up my spot. I got this special secret email last night that I felt like sharing with you guys. I didn't have to share.
Absolutely.
That's right.
You got Oliver Stone's cell phone number? You guys going to chat after the show?
Oh, so different.
Agree to disagree.
If you can't hear that, I don't know what to tell you, man. I really don't know what to tell you. Listen one more time. Yeah.
Yeah.
The second one, much more pronounced.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's pronounced boob.
The inmate who wanted to kidnap Letterman's kid escaped?
Yeah.